Most customers and prospects have a hard time opening wide enough to take in your whole offering, the big enchilada. There's a better way. It's called stair stepping. Come on, let's talk about it. Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice and a little fun along the way. Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru, coming to you from a playground right up the road from the lake here. And I want to talk to you about a very important business building strategy called stair stepping. You know, in this age of instant gratification, a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners want to go from zero, right, take the express elevator all the way to the top and say, hey, come buy my big expensive program, my high profitable whatever it is in your business, right? But it doesn't happen that way. You can't go from, hi, I'm Jim, my program's $25,000 and let's make a deal. No, there's a know, like, and trust factor. And when you get people to know you, to where you can deliver some value, get them comfortable giving you a little bit of money, it makes it very easy for them to climb the stairs. But you know what? I see some stairs over there on this playground, so come on over here. I want to explain stair stepping to you, okay? Follow me. There's got to be a courting process. I mean, you don't ask somebody to marry you on the first date, right? So step one, okay, would be right here, and that's, let's say they come to your website. One thing you can do is have them opt in and give them something for free, whether it be a free report, maybe it's an MP3 or something that they could get immediate access to. This should be something of value. It should tell them something, some good information that would help them in their business, but also help them to get to know you a little bit better. And then, so you get a little bit of the relationship going. The next step, all right, that could be a low-level item. It could be anywhere from, you know, $10, $20, $47. It doesn't matter, and it may actually be different for different businesses, but it could be a CD or a book or an ebook or something that's a kind of a low-level entry point, but they're going to give you some money. It's low risk because they've already met you and found some value, and then they find a little more value. And what happens when you keep giving people value? They want more. Then we go to the next step. Now the next step could be something else. It could be a kit in a box. It could be your entry-level program. You know, it could be something in the 197 range or whatever. Again, it could be different for different businesses. And then the next thing, boom, here, again, planting seeds. Remember my episode last week. Keep planting seeds. Give them more information. Keep talking to them on video. Keep sending them your newsletter. Get to know, like, and trust you. Little purchases, know, like, and trust. More purchases, know, like, and trust. Until you get up here, the big daddy, which is where you want to take them. It's very hard, as I say, for most people to go from here on the ground all the way up to here in one leap. So stair step them. Stair stepping is a great way to do that. Now let me give you just a couple quick examples about how people use products, even free products down on the ground level. You know, Rita's Water Ice. On the first day they open, they always have a free day, free water ice, because they get the people to love it, and then they come back. I know Auntie Anne's Pretzels, when they first started franchising and spreading out around the country, it was about the same time I was in the franchise business. Every time they opened a new location, they would give out free pretzels. People smelled them, they loved them, they taste awesome, and then guess what? People had a hunger for them, and they kept coming back. So free is not always bad. It helps people get to know, like, and trust you. There's another theory that I want to tell you about, and that is breaking up this big chunk that you want to do, which is your high-level program. You could stair step it, but sometimes you have a big program, and you want to dissect it into bite-sized chunks. Let's go to my picnic table for that one. Come on. Here we are back in my patio. I want to tell you about this other business building strategy. And sometimes people have one main program, like it's a big piece of software or this big program, whatever it is you sell. It's kind of a high dollar thing. I'll tell you something, I was coaching a CEO of a software company a couple years ago. They had this program. It was $5,000 to $7,000. Now, that may not be a huge investment if you're a Fortune 500 company, but if you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, that's your target customer. That is a sizable chunk to go from zero, hi, I'm Jim, here's my big program for $5,000 to $7,000. What I suggested to her is I said, look, it's too big for them to take in all at one time. What you want to do is look at your program and consider how can you cut it up. So if your big program, this big software program, for example, had the software itself, had installation, group coaching, one-on-one coaching, and some other things involved, cut it up so that maybe people come into your company and the first thing they do is they buy group coaching and get a little expertise, and then maybe they get the fast start guide with, you know, how to get started, and then maybe they purchase the software and get the license or whatever, and then follow it up with some one-on-one coaching. So sometimes what you can do is, if your program is just too big to take in all in one bite, you break it into sections and start getting people in for smaller bites. Now, by the way, if this was a $5,000 program as a group, you could possibly, when you do this strategy, it's like breaking up big companies. Maybe you've got a $1,500 program and a $1,500 program and another one. That could be $6,000, or it could be more when you break it up in chunks. But either way, you got to make it bite-sized chunks to make it digestible. Toby, you like bite-sized chunks, don't you, buddy? Hey, Toby. Here, bud. Toby loves watermelon. Who doesn't like watermelon this time of year, right? So folks, what I want you to do is think about how can you make it easier for your prospects to get to know you, and how can you make bite-sized chunks of your main product, or go back to the stair-step process and get people to know, like, and trust you, and therefore be more comfortable giving you money, all right? Hey, if you haven't been to my Facebook fan page yet, we got a whole new setup there. If you go over there, it's facebook.com/thenewsletterguru, and just click the like button. You'll instantly get 4 very cool gifts, 4 marketing and business building gifts for you. Before the day's out, find ways to add more value to what it is you're doing for your customers. When you add more value, your customers are going to stay longer, and then go out there and make somebody's day just a little bit brighter. Make them feel great, make you feel phenomenal. Hey, please click the like button if you like this episode, if you found some value in what I just shared with you. If you're watching it on Facebook or Newsletter Guru TV, I'd appreciate it very much if you post a comment. I always love hearing from you. Until next episode, this is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. Take care, everybody.